Alright, I tell you, the Dragonborn comes. Alright, I just had to get out of there before anything had. No, the courier.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Well, how the tides have turned. See settings, audio, music. Alright, I fixed it. So I've been trying to get my game set up for the last 8 minutes. I keep forgetting about turning things on and off. As you guys all know, I am placing all this on YouTube's. I might start posting videos on other websites besides YouTube's, because it's about time. I think we all move on from YouTube, and it's fascism. And I don't use that word lightly, and like I call it fascist when I see it, and that's what YouTube has become, with the absurdities in its copyrights and its user experience. And sometimes we just want a website to control our freedoms of upload, and we would rather want a website that's actually believes in our freedoms to upload. What is this? Key to Girder's house. What's going on? Why is Hald here? Isn't he from Falkreath? I'm in Riverwood. What is Hald here? What is Hald doing here, and what is he doing with Girder's key house? Just some more questions as we begin our adventures here in Skyrim, in the land of Tamriel. So I might upload this video on other websites. I'm still trying to get the best picture quality that I can get. I'm still messing around with settings. The last time I recorded my Elden Ring video, it went all the way up to 90 gigabytes. That wasn't good. So anyways, I'm not here to talk about any of this stuff. I'm here to talk about Skyrim and her people. I'm finally back recording. I haven't spoken in a month. It's going, and it's you're gonna hear my voice squeaking a little bit because I have to actually talk in front of the microphone. Check out the fairies. Oh yeah, by the way, I made a...
Gods, I wish I were drunk right
I
now.
updated my Skyrim to be a lot more fantasy and whimsical and adorable. These are called fairies from Mayhouse Sprites. So they're sprites. I actually edited the mod myself, and I placed these fairies in this area. I placed them here, and I placed them in Riverwood, and then I placed them over there next to Whiterun. And I have some other places that I want to put them at, and then I'm gonna upload it to Nexus on my mod page, because I also got permission from Mayhow to upload and edit. That's Milhow for you guys. Milhow is in the chat. He allows other people to work on his mods, and he's kind enough to do so. You know, it's his models, his mods. So it's kind of him to always be open-minded to working with others, and just instead of just saying, no, I'm a big-time modder, I don't want you
Maybe I
to touch my mod.
in a larger bag.
That's not Milhow.
Death to those who oppose us!
Got these dogs.
All souls to count.
I should really lay off all those sweet rolls.
Very nice job, Dagon. I know you guys probably can't see it by now because it's still nighttime. But as soon as dawn breaks in
Vibe.
30 minutes, you can start seeing my modded, my new modded
Beautiful
Skyrim.
flowers and trees are really nice and refreshing. Gives a nice change from all that
So
time
in my
before
head, I'm
winter.
going for like a
Walk
more
across barren, war-ridden
balanced out approach between like graphics and immersion. And most of the time, I would download a mod just if it like makes my game look better. But at the same time, I also keep in mind with like the fidelity of Skyrim, and if this mod will complement it or just make it look like every other people's mod list. So that's why I'm still using Pycho EMB, because it gives off that cinematic look.
Wonder what we'll find in.
It's not going for any of that high contrast daylight that everyone else has. It's just going for that cinematic look, because that's what's most important to me when I play Skyrim on my own. I don't play for the graphics, I play for the atmosphere. Haha.
I've had enough of you! No!
Hold on.
Die already, bastard!
Leave me alone.
Not the best you can
Stay still! Seriously, this whole fiasco would be so much easier if you'd stop squirming.
Alright, cool. And the other thing that I haven't mentioned thus far is I had a really bad day yesterday, because I did around 3 hours of streaming my Skyrim game on this character.
Mage, warrior, or thief? Tough choice. Why can't we be all three?
So that's why in this playthrough, like, I'm just jumping in and I already have Lucy and my followers, and I'm out here in
Shit looks
Riverwood.
familiar.
But that's because yesterday is when I started the playthrough, and I streamed for 3 hours, and then I had so many problems with the recording stuff between like recording and streaming that I had to delete all the footage because I didn't have any audio recorded.
It's disgust me.
So that sucks. So I recorded for like 3 hours and then it's all gone down the toilet. I can't recreate anything that happened. It's all fluke now. We just gotta move on, start over. I have no idea what I'm doing now. Let's see. I haven't spoken to the Jarl yet. Talk to the Jarl Whiterun. Oh, I know what to do. One thing that I do want to do is go to wait, I think I can go this way. I want to get to Iverstead, or like the Rift area, because I want to check out the new trees. What do you guys think? Should I go the long way to Helgen? Or should I just take my shortcut? My modded shortcut? I'll just go to Helgen because I'm already right next to it. We're gonna go the scenic route, I guess. Not the shortcut, it's the scenic route. So yesterday I had a lot of fun. Like I did have a lot of fun with like other people, because I was streaming on Discord with some other people from Skyrim communities, like Cabbage and Dagon, the creator of Dagon. I was on her Discord streaming. I had a lot of fun with like some of the people that stopped by to watch the stream, but everything got deleted, nothing got saved. Time was wasted. My whole day was wasted yesterday streaming, and I think I rather prefer mentally just like recording on my own, because I don't want to have like to think about like entertaining people when I'm streaming. I'm just like to play by myself and doing my own recordings. I've grown accustomed after like 6 months, after like a year of like not being able to go on stream. I'm starting to turn the other leaf where I say I prefer recording now. Look at this weather. I mean the lake. It's so magical. It's just so magical. I mean, just look at Dagon. Dagon with this enchanted forest, with this Kool-Aid water, with the lilies, the fog in the background with the boat, and the fairies all over the place, chiming. This is how you get rid of your depression, guys. You just put on your headphones and have fun exploring your Skyrim. Skyrim and their people. There are no politics here outside of just the Thalmor.
I fought worse than you.
And there's always, you could always edit your games to your desire if there's a modding option. It's still fighting. So for me, this is my optimal way that I like to play Skyrim. Is like, I don't use a lot of crazy mods. I just mostly focus on mods that complement Skyrim. So like the trees, make it more like enchanted. The boats, the water. It's all just like basic stuff. Most of my mods come from like followers or like creatures. Because I love having around more companions along my questing, like a true RPG. As well as I like meeting new creatures, and just leaving it all to the randomness of Skyrim's formula.
I know, I get a little crazy when I fight, but hey, it's good exercise in action. Might as well enjoy it.
I just realized the sun is already out. The stars are also like kind of, you can see them. Anyways, I'm not in that much of a cheery mood because I'm still not used to talking after a month. But I'm slowly recovering, trying to get back into that mindset. The thing about me is when I get in a fight with someone, like my family or something, like then I just like, it's hard to like climb back up to like the positivity that I was at before, because my vibe is so fragile in that way. Like, oh man, and that's just how it's been for a long time, like even in high school. This is why I prefer, you know, being near animals more than people. The animals just give you a good vibe all the time. Leave the horse alone, you necro. Oh, I miss. Who's shooting that? Yeah, you go, horse. Be the tank, horse. There we are. What happened? Oh, it's a bandit. I thought this was the horse only. Alright, followers, if you could be a little bit more useful, I would really appreciate that. We gotta defend the wildlife. Come on, Lucian. This is why I'm the leader.
It's nothing.
Tis just a flesh wound. Anyone else? This horse is a lot more brazen than my followers. It's kind of funny. So like I was saying, I have a... Well, Dagon, what's up with your... Tell me my mods are activated. Keep it clean. Settings. Yep, it's on. All my mods working. So yesterday, well, not yesterday, but 2 days ago before I started streaming, I had this sudden urge to update my forest because I found a mod called Fabled Forest, which basically just, you know, makes the trees taller and more bushier. And it's surprisingly very good on performance. Like, even if you have performance issues, especially on E and B, just turn off your detailed shadows and you should be fine. With this bigger forest, but you could honestly just play out of the box. Wait, wasn't I going to hell again? I missed my exit. Let's see, Falkreath, Riverwood, Whiterun. Completely missed my exit. Yeah, so yesterday I was playing for like 3 hours streaming. And I was sharing with a lot of people out there. Or the people that came in, I was sharing with them that I try really hard not to get lost in this forest now. Because it's just so huge. So the benefit is...
Protocol to eradicate enemy engaged. Let the killing commence.
Leave me alone.
That sounds pathetic.
So the benefit is my forest, all my trees are more enchanted. More bushier. More fantasy-like. And the cons is that I just had to like rearrange my mod list and take off some things that I didn't need anymore. Like
So you want to fight?
like that one grass mod that I had called Origins of Forests. So I don't need my grass mod anymore because my trees are very bushy. So the upside is that I can see my floor again. I can see my my ground.
Real magic. You call this magic?
Die!
Oh, this guy's really I need to run away. No, leave me alone.
You will be winning this battle. Or any more to come.
I'm gonna hide here in the corner.
As much as I enjoy...
Alright, let me see if that helps out. I had to reduce the volume because I was starting to feel like I was yelling. That only makes me more stressful.
I saw my life flash before my eyes. It was much too short.
Bye.
So hopefully now, like, my new method of recording my streams or my playthroughs is that I have a different channel for everything. So I have a separate channel for just recording my voice. So when I edit it, I could always increase or decrease it. And I have a separate channel for just recording game audio. Because before I would just record them all at once, all together. But now I place the time to actually separate the files and do it properly for like the video editing. So the downside is that I have to like match everything up once I edit. So it's not always as fluid, but I'm getting better and better at doing that. So it's no problem either way. Where am I? So yes, I'm probably like making a lot of people confused. Like, how come I'm wearing
I
a
can include a
pumpkin
few
head?
more for the annihilation
Because
records.
you missed out in my stream from yesterday, and the reason you missed out is because I didn't upload it. I had to delete it.
Die!
Like, even if I like record myself over it, I don't.
Sorry, but you're not worth it.
I can't like
Goodbye,
replicate
good
what I
soul.
was saying.
Goodbye. Hurrah!
not like in
If any of you want to
it's not
take
like
bets,
in
you can give your coins to me.
it's not like in Elden Ring when I have to redo my voice for a voiceover. I'm just narrating what happened during the boss fight. I can't imagine narrating my voice for like a whole 1 hour of Skyrim. Oh, there's the recorder. Also having coffee today. And today is the beginning of September. I think it's or the beginning of August. And it's really, really hot outside.
You realize that you make the dragon longer and thus my record's bigger? Because you'll pay for that extra weight I have to carry.
As you guys know, when in doubt, just go day fishing. This is our fish in Skyrim. Whoops. Leave me alone. Where's my followers? Wow, they're fighting the Minotaur.
Die! Yes, please! Do keep screaming in pain. That makes the fight that much more.
This Minotaur always appears at the wrong time. When I'm not especially when I'm low level.
These people are so fucking
Is it over? Did we
If any
win?
of you want to take bets, you can give your coins to me.
The other reason that I'm not really that excited about streaming is just, I don't know, it's something about the Skyrim community that you guys know that I'm always trying to be honest, to say my feelings. I don't like to hide stuff. I just like to say the truth as it is. And the truth about the Skyrim community right now in 2024 is that it's very toxic. It's just so overwhelmingly toxic. Like even if you just go on the Twitch for the live streams and you start talking to people that quote unquote are dedicated modders streaming, that you start seeing like the ego come up and how much audacity they have in themselves because they mod Skyrim, they download a mod and they install it, and they grow this big ego over time, like, oh, I'm so much better than Bethesda and Todd Howard, and I'm blaming Todd Howard for everything. It's just so, I'm just so over it. I'm done. I hate that side of the Skyrim community. The part of the Skyrim community that I like is like the mod reviews, people that just keep it on business, you know, just reviewing the mods, having fun with the mods,
My boots are soggy.
enjoying Skyrim and like improving Skyrim with like more immersive stuff. And, you know, just adding stuff up. But when you get to modding and other people are just like modding because they don't like Bethesda, or modding to say that they're doing something better than Bethesda, or when you stream, you're streaming because you have a game that's already better than Bethesda and you're just gloating about it. It's just so awful. It's just so dumb. It's like we don't have any loyalty anymore. Like there's no loyalty anymore in like gaming. Like, cause I think back like a couple months ago when I went public about Nintendo. You guys heard it? When I went public about Nintendo and like their how Nintendo approaches modders and how it's very harmful to us in the way Nintendo is. Like at first that was like the first reaction, like, oh my gosh, how could Nintendo do this to people and like not even allow us to mod and all that stuff. But when you start thinking more about it, you start realizing that, you know, as much as you dislike Nintendo and what they're doing, you know, it's still on their own behalf. You know, it's their games in the end. It's not our games, it's their games. So an example would be like a very prime example would be with Rockstar, because Rockstar is a gaming company that I personally don't like because of the way that they treat their customers and how much they want to corporate ownership of their own games. And like in a sense, like yeah, you could do whatever you want with your games. You could even, you know, stick it behind a custom company launcher.
You'll be so much easier to draw.
And you know, in the end, it's all fair because it's their game. You could do whatever you want with their game. You know, it's not my game; it's Rockstar's games. So,
Such is the fate of all who oppose us!
come here, little bandit. So rude. And he fell down. Get him, Dagon. Get him here in the trenches. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You know, Rockstar is a very great example because like me personally, I do not like Rockstar anymore because of how much they attack modders, and also using their own launcher. So like when you buy their game, you don't really own it anymore, because it's now to access the game you have to go through their company. And you know, in hindsight, it's all fair game because like it's all theirs in the end. It's all theirs. But it's just like that limit, like
I never
You
get
won't
sick
be
of this.
stopping the Dragonborn. Not while I breathe.
like I could understand like a company not wanting to approach modders like Nintendo or Rockstar, but I can't really always defend putting custom launchers, because that starts affecting like resale.
There's a vague feeling, and it's about
Resale and retail, and like our definition of ownership
take
to our own purchases.
You're mine.
So I can't always endorse that, but I could always understand it, because you know, in the end, it's their game. They could do whatever they want.
Yeah, sorry, but you're not worth it.
I
to
just
put in my
personally don't
record,
support
so
it.
Goodbye.
I'm not real thrilled about it. Oh no, let me pick it up. So like in the future, if now here's the difference between like Nintendo and Rockstar and all the other companies compared to Bethesda. Like A, they support modders. They've always have. That's the thing that's so.
Great. My hair is soaked, my clothes are wet. and
That's the part
not
that
even
irks me the
mention
most.
how wet my undies
That
are.
Bethesda loves modders and like lets other people like experiment with their games, and they have fun with us. And at the same time, we as modders always like, oh gee, thanks Bethesda. Oh, you broke my game. Thanks Bethesda. Oh, your update broke my game. Thanks Bethesda. Oh wow, gee, look at this. It's such a bug. Oh, I can't play anymore. Well, I gotta throw out my computer. Thanks Bethesda. You know, it's just so ridiculous the amount of ranting and tantrums that people have. Just like penny rantings is what I would call it. Who's this? Why am I just finding like dead bodies around it?
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good. Don't lose
What do
it.
you got there, sir?
No time to talk. Snitch or double cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
I would like to see you try. Look, it's right here.
Did you see someone run past just now?
I'm kind of more afraid of the hunter than I am.
Yes. How did you get this?
Bandit,
Never
iron
mind.
shield, the
Here.
burning
It's
shock.
not much, but it's something.
The guy is pecking heat.
I'm going to track down that thief. Murder him.
He's going medieval on the thief. Why can't you guys just kiss and make up? Go around my modded tree, please.
True Nords never back down.
You know, the other thing that like B, like that was A, so B was like sometimes people just don't understand how gaming works, that people will just rant for like anything without even knowing like the context. Like they install one mod and it could break something else in the base game, and people are going, oh thanks Bethesda, you broke my game. We're like, every time we mod, we are putting the risk of breaking the game. You know, it's unofficially because it's all, you know, third party. So that's B.
This is glorious. Don't you just love a bit of rain?
Like people's like general ignorance is B. And you know, not understanding how pathfinding works, or not understanding how mod conflicts work, or putting two mods in the same space, and like just breaking the game and using all that just to blame Bethesda for anything. Or like they see an NPC like stutter like up and down, like doing something weird, and they don't realize that it could be like a possible mod conflict with their physics, like just stuff like that. And like people are like go first to blame Bethesda instead of like checking themselves in their mod list, you know, out of ignorance. You know, that's B. And C, since we're still talking about Bethesda, is I just hate like the general
Rain. Skyrim weather at its finest.
like number 3 is like I really hate the general consensus behind Bethesda when it comes to video games, because we all know there's like a certain how do you call it, there's a narrative behind every game. When you're talking between a gamer and another gamer, like, oh yeah, when you bring up Red Dead Redemption 2, like stuff automatically comes to your head that you heard about. And when you talk about Super Smash Bros, you know, people already have like a popularity trend in their head that they know of, you know, related to Super Smash Bros. Or when you talk about GTA, for example, people already have like their own knowledge about GTA, and when you talk about Dark Souls, for example, like all these games already have their set narratives in the game community that is either positive, mid, or really bad. And it's that part that's really getting to me, because like some games are good just because they're like trendy to be good. Like if it's Dark Souls, like it automatically gets pushed into like the best game ever in the world ever created, and it's hard to argue with like that upwards trend, because like there's like hardly people out there that are talking about like the issues in Dark Souls games, like the hitboxes and the combos, and like the general things like the mechanics, because like the majority is always just like fanboying over, you know, Dark Souls stuff.
I think I heard something.
It's my
That's the best you can do.
Take this!
You want some more?
throw down like you should break dancing. This thing is really good for this thing is really good for like low level.
Another boring bandit?
Sorry, Snow Fox.
Honestly, you guys reproduce like bunnies or something.
Or actually, Lucian, where'd you go? You went upstairs. Anybody here? Haha.
Won't get away with that.
Oh, you gonna get me with your little dagger? This is a really nice texture.
Yeah, sorry, but you're not worth it to put in my
Oh, I remember one time I jumped from that tower over here and I had my mod on, and I died instantly because of the fall damage. I had a fall damage mod. It's just so funny. It's like, just jump jump over the tower and climb the roof. Like, alright, jump, and I just die.
Our enemies call me Death Incarnate.
Yep, guys. 2,000 hours in Skyrim, and I have yet to actually get a single mod that restores Helgen. I always tell myself I'll do it later. I'll do it later. Any bandits over here? Did you get them all, Lucian? Did you win, son? My auto save, man. So anyways, so the third point is like the general consensus. It's like there's not a lot of people talking about this, but it's out there. And when I talk about this, people like some other gamers started making fun of me because like they think I'm paranoid or something just because I dare to talk about the subject, and like people like make fun of me sometimes when I say there is like a general popularity between each video game and how it's seen in the public. You know, that is a reality. Like how people view Dark Souls games, or how people view Call of Duty or Ubisoft and all that stuff, and sometimes it's based on like how much fun people have in a game. Other times it's based on just like gossip, and that's the part that really makes me sad and depressed. It's because when it comes to Skyrim, there is just so much gossip, just so much thing. It's like all the ranters in the game community come together just to complain about anything. It could be anything in Skyrim. They could be complaining about it. It's like it's gone too far. It's what I call a selective favoritism when it comes to ranting. Because like in other games, people don't rant about like flowers or rocks or NPCs or like quest systems, but in Skyrim, everybody comes down to a table and it's just like, yep, I don't like this rock, or I don't like this tree, or I don't like this bush, I don't like this house, I don't like this quest, I don't like this voice. It's just like anything, and it's become so absurd. Because and it's just not with Skyrim. That's the thing. It's just not with Skyrim. Like the gaming community comes down on every game, like Fallout, Starfield. Even ESO. People will come down to it and like start sitting down and nitpicking everything. It's just so horrible. And I know I don't really like to talk about like controversial stuff when I'm playing Skyrim, but it's like therapy for me, because I have to talk about this because it's what's eating me inside. The amount of people that just have no loyalty anymore to like the games, like have we forgotten this? But this is a company that gave us Fallout and gave us Skyrim. It's like, oh no, wait a minute, they didn't create Fallout, they gave us Fallout. Alright, they gave us Fallout New Vegas and all the stuff that we love today. They gave us Elder Scrolls, and people are just like forgotten. Like this stuff wasn't around in 2011.
Oh shit.
That it? That you bastard?
Where's my sword? Still setting up my hotkeys. Oops. Number 6 and number 3 and number 2. Alright guys, I don't want to hit anybody by mistake. This is why I need my spell mod that just grabs them. So I could just grab them and put them somewhere else. I'll let them fight. They want to dive, they'll die. So yeah, man, I know I'm not the only one. There are many people out there that like me that are like at this point they're so tired of all like the backlash that gamers have just on Bethesda for petty reasons. Like I can already sense it. Like when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, people are, day one is gonna be bombshell. It's gonna be a negative review, then also because that's just like the trend now. It's so awful. People will find any small thing just to like complain about it. Like, and it's been done before. Like, Skyrim was loved at release, and then like 10 years later, it's like, no, Oblivion was better. I hate Skyrim. Oh no, I hate Oblivion. Morrowind was better. It's like, just, guys, shut up. You know, just shut up. Morrowind is not the best game in the world. Oblivion is not the best game in the world. Skyrim still holds the title for the best Bethesda Elder Scrolls. And the reality is, the reason why is because they're the last adaptation. They're the latest adaptation of Elder Scrolls. So they had the best features out of all of them. Like, the better quality. People just complain like, Morrowind did this and Oblivion did this. And Skyrim didn't do this, and also for like, Skyrim does its own thing, you know. Every game does its own, you know, iteration. You know, Skyrim does better in things that Morrowind didn't have or Oblivion didn't have, and that's just like the reality. Because like, just like Nintendo, Rockstar, I mean, Bethesda, you know, tries different things for every game. So they tried something different with Morrowind, they tried something different with Oblivion, and tried something different with Skyrim. But the result is like you have gamers like years later like, oh no, I hate this because it's not this and this. It's just, shut up.
Did you
You
feel
guys
that?
have gone,
It feels like
you know, just talking about this like starts giving me a headache.
Isn't it time for dinner yet?
'Cause like it's just so petty and just so dumb.
Hang on, that's not comfortable. Stone in my shoe. Always the worst.
Whoops, I didn't want to harvest this. Oh, don't mind me, sir. I'm just picking these berries. Do I even have? Okay, I do.
My joy knows no bounds. Here, a little payment for your troubles.
All right, cool. So it's like that general reception that I'm so like tired of like hearing, cause like put yourself in my shoes, guys. If you had a game that you really love, like just like Time Splitters, like you really love Time Splitters and you really love playing it, then one day you go online to like see like more footage about your game or more lore about your game. How would you guys feel like if when you went online to watch content about Time Splitters, you just get stormed by so many hate videos on Time Splitters, and like by the time like you actually like get to like the online Time Splitters community, it's just filled with people, toxic people that are like just like bashing Time Splitters. That's how it feels like for Skyrim. That's how it's felt like for like Skyrim for so long. It's like as soon as you go online, there's already like and you start wondering where did all this toxic stuff come from? And you guys already know, like the first people like that started all this toxic stuff with Bethesda was the YouTubers, the influencers. That's the number one, cause like just name any influencer, whether it's PewDiePie, whether it's Market Pillar, or whether it's, can't even think about their names, whether it's Moist Critical or Asmongold, like all these people, like these single people have like millions of followers, right? All they need to do is just like upload one video to trash talk on Skyrim for like 8 minutes, and then like for like the next year, like the effects of their videos just go viral and out of control. Like all it takes is this is what I'm saying. All it takes is just one video from one influencer just to ruin the reputation of the game, and like it starts building up more haters. Instead of fans, they started like just getting more bandwagon people that just watch the video and like by today they're like, oh, I hate Skyrim. Why do you hate Skyrim? Well, cause that's just what I've heard. Well, yeah, that's what you heard, huh?
Greetings and salutations.
Oh, I know this guy.
My name is... Wait a minute. Are you an Imperial agent?
Actually, I'm gonna do the Stormcloaks.
That's exactly what an Imperial slug would say. You're the second patrol to come here in the last week. My letters must be working. The last guy was shaking in his stupid red dress, saying I was more valuable to the cause alive. And he's right. I'm the most valuable soldier in the whole Stormcloak army.
Alright, cool. Don't really care about your backstory, man. Your origin story. Look at this forest. Oh, this is some good coffee. This is part of the reason why I don't like to be vocal online as much. Because there's just a huge community out there that's already toxic. This is why I focus on just like recording my playthroughs and uploading them and sharing that vibe. I know the last thing I want to do is like get an ego as a modder or like as a gamer.
Such is the fate of all who oppose us.
Nobody here now.
What's up with her? Oh, it's thought it was a hat. It's just a bloody
It's too
helmet.
early for this shit.
Dagon, are you okay? Like you're just looking real bad. So anyways, the consensus, yeah. And even like just talking about this to you guys, like do you guys know like how much I would get made fun of just for talking about this stuff in like this kind of community? Because I've done it before. I brought up these issues before in like the modding community, and people just like started laughing at me like, oh no, negative reviews don't actually exist because they're so important for like the feedback of the community. And really, all you need to know is like review bombing exists. That is proof enough to show you that there is biases in the gaming communities. There is pettiness, there is rantiness, there is haters. And that you can't always trust what the herd is saying, is what I'm saying. So I finish my coffee before it gets cold. I understand. I'm really digging all the forests. Look at all these Stormcloaks. So I want to get to I just came here to like check out the forest, but I'm really trying to get to Windhelm. Let me go rest up for a bit. Alright, cool. Leave me alone, dog, as soon as I walk out. Why am I so weak?
You want some more?
Alright, cool. Made it through the passage. No problem. Nothing out of the ordinary. This passage is really helpful. Because look, I took one that was here and I was just at Iverstead. and it took me all the way near Windhelm, which is what I want. Because my goal with this mod was just to make that travel more versatile and having more options to get around. Making it a lot easier.
I'll make sure to go straight for the head.
A lot more interesting. So anyway, sorry for discussing so many controversial topics. And as you guys know, I'm not always laughs and giggles. I have my days where I'm just not feeling that well. And yes. Is that a Daedra? Who's summoned a Daedra here? Who had a permit to summon a Daedra in this area?
Your soul is mine.
Get him, Lucian.
This won't end well for you. You're so pathetic. You actually think you can win?
I'll see you burn.
There he goes. Eventually, sometimes they just fall off the edge.
Epic fail.
It's too close. I won't allow it.
Yeah, sorry, but
Get him,
you're not
Lucian.
worth it to put in my record, so goodbye.
Wow. I missed that shot. There he goes. Back up, back up. I hate walking so slowly with his ice. If I ever made a game, I'm not gonna do that with ice. It's just so annoying. We got deer hunting today. There we are.
Will no one show me an enemy worthy of my sword?
Yes, as you guys can see, as a gamer, we can adapt to anything, even no scoping. So anyway, the public consensus is one like it's a reality out there.
Always starting fights.
I won't be
Who
showing
is out
you
here
any
ruining my
mercy.
monologue?
What, now you want mercy? Not a chance. You fight well.
Because I like to.
So just for
I
time's
kill
sake, I'm gonna leave it
because I
like that,
love
and
to.
the third point C, or that would that be or C? That one of those. The last point that I want to mention is like the modding side. Like this is how toxic Skyrim is. I've got into so like this is how toxic not just Skyrim but like gaming is. Like where am I? Am I on my third or my fourth point now of my list of things that are issues? So like the final point that I want to talk about, what's going on here,
Will there
is
ever
like
be
the
a day
modding.
where we'll talk before fighting? No, I don't think so, but I don't mind.
So like I said, so this is just about like modders.
Hand me a once.
How do I put
Let's
this?
play a game. It's called Who's Still Standing?
Is your
Don't
last
worry,
mistake.
there's a very clear winner, and it's about to be me.
My soul's to count.
9 bandits. I'm seeing Scamp. What happened to Lucian? So the last point is when it comes with modders, I lost Lucian somewhere around there. When it comes to modding, in terms of Skyrim, since we're allowed to mod in Skyrim, well, I shouldn't say we're allowed. I say it's generally approved, even for the devs with modding. When it comes to modders, there's like two sides of this. Like one side is people that love Skyrim and are making mods just because they love Skyrim and its content and they're doing mods to improve it or like make something different. And on the other hand, you have well, I guess there's three sides. On the middle side, you have modders that hate Bethesda and hate Skyrim and just they're modding out of gloating because like oh, this is so ugly, I'm gonna do it better, and then I'm gonna gloat about it online. Or like they get like big egos, like, oh yep, I'm the guy that made that horse mod, so I'm gonna have a huge ego, I'm gonna bring it up everywhere I go. And like then they develop such an entitlement and an ego, like, oh, you can't even look at my mod without my permission. You know, you can't edit this mod without my permission. I'm a DMCA strike you whenever I see it. And like, it's just, that's the middle
Our
ground.
enemies call me Death Incarnate.
The modders that have the attitude and like I would say the princess attitude, the spoiled attitude. And the third one is like the users, the mod users, because like there's modders that make mods, that develop mods, that create tools, that make the mods that we all use. And then there are mod users.
God, I wish I would try right now.
The mod users come in like two forms as well. One of them is they download mods because they love Skyrim and they love all this content and they see these nice mods. And like their goal in their head is like just like to make Skyrim even more great and even more fun for their own experience. And then you have the other side of the mod users that
I think my toes are frozen.
oh man, I hate talking about this. The other side of the mod users, right? That just watch an influencer like Asmongold and they download mods because they hate Bethesda and they hate Skyrim, and they're like, oh, look at my mod list. Oh, it's so much better than base game. Blah blah blah. Oh man, it's like those modders. That's what I mean. Those type of mod users are the ones that I call the casual, because they are just casual gamers stopping by into Skyrim, and all they care about is modding the game, just because, you know, in their head, modding a game, you know, is a middle finger to Bethesda and all they're doing. It's just, you know, coming into the Skyrim community for the wrong reasons, just to hate Bethesda and criticize Bethesda at any opportunity. And like mod users that do that, as well as modders that have an attitude, are just like the worst of it. Because like when it comes to mod users, it even like branches out into like the Twitch live streamers. Because then like people that play Skyrim and like live stream it will sometimes develop that spoiled attitude, like, oh, look at my fancy game, I have 2,000 mods, 1,000 mods, look at my EMBs, look at my jiggle physics, like all these crazy mods are like, yeah, Bethesda sucks, mods are all awesome. And they just like develop that entitled attitude, like I mean, I've seen other people like that develop. I've seen other streamers that have gone to the point where they say, yeah, Bethesda wouldn't be where they are right now if it wasn't for me, because I'm keeping this game alive, because I'm streaming it 10 years later. Like, no, Bethesda is still around 10 years later because we love the game. That's how good the game is. People are still playing it, you know, modded or unmodded. People are still playing it on console, on their Switch, on their VR. It's just an amazing game. And you know, the last thing that we need is like streamers now going online and saying, oh, I'm keeping it alive because I'm streaming it. Like, no, you're doing it for money, you're doing it for followers. There's like a day job for you guys, a side hustle in doing this. If it wasn't Skyrim, you'll be doing something else. You know, Skyrim doesn't need you in order to say I'm the one keeping it all alive, because like I'm providing content and all stuff. It's just so horrible. Like the reason I'm playing Skyrim like 10 years later is because I loved it when I played it on console, and I love it when I'm playing on PC, and I download mods so I can make that experience even better. You know, the crows, the bigger trees, the better weather, all things that complement the base game. the last thing like I want to develop is like a spoiledness. Like, oh, look at my game, it's just so much better. Thank Bethesda for like not doing anything. Like, it's just. I even have the anniversary edition because I love all the features that came with it. So like, you know, there are different types of users all across this platform, and I really don't like hanging around with like those negative people, toxic people that have that entitled attitude.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to
And
help
it's just
the
so
storm close.
overwhelming because like the ratio is just not even anymore. It's just like it's like 80% toxic, 20% like normal people that love Skyrim, and that's how it feels like now. And it happens all across all the games, Starfield, Fallout.
I didn't touch it.
People come from other types of genres just to like hate on Bethesda, and it's just so annoying. It's like there aren't enough people out here defending Bethesda, is what I'm saying. Like, why do you guys put it up to me? Do you guys want me to make more YouTube videos defending like why you guys need to chill out? Like, you don't need me to do that for you guys when you guys could do it all yourselves. But it's like a business by now. People just come in to like get that rant video out and make that clickbait view. So anyways, I just want to really reflect that onto you guys that most of the time, like most of my energy when I'm focusing on Skyrim, it's just like keeping it on the positive vibe, because there is just so much overwhelming ranting on the negative side of people. I mostly try to stay on the positive side.
Everyone says Yorland Grey,
and it's just so hard to go against like the popularity, because there's like the other reason why I don't like democracy, because like democracy is just based on like what's trending, what's popular. People don't realize there's like factors that go into popularity. One of those factors is like biases, like just like one influencer. Like for example, when it comes to Dark Souls, a really great example of like one influencer that does so much damage. When it comes to like gaming, like the prime example I would choose would be with Asmongold, because everybody knows Asmongold. He has like millions of followers, right? It's just like millions of like internet nobodies. Like it's like we all know what the internet is. The internet is just like made up of a bunch of like, we're all nobodies, right? In the internet, it takes nothing. So like the reason Asmongold even has a celebrity status today, it's because the internet exists, where like there's a bunch of nobodies and that just watch nobody content, you know, nothing content, and like that's how they get famous, like, cause like they're out here just like turning on that live stream button. But that's what I'm saying. Like all it takes is like one influencer to all of a sudden, like we make these online celebrities, and we give them so much power and influencers that like one video that they upload could make or break a video game in its general popularity. A video game can go from like the best game ever to like the worst game ever made, just because one influencer started that like downhill trend. You know, and like Asmongold releases a video bashing Skyrim, and then Moist Critical does another video with another 1 million followers, and then that dude with the ball, Nicky Jakey, does another video. By the time you know it, when you go online, when you log in online and you try to look at your favorite video game, like, oh no, it's being bombed. Everybody hates it because like everybody's just following the influencers and what they say. It's like just so annoying. It's like these aren't even original thoughts anymore. We're just like following trends. It's just so annoying. Like the same thing happened with Cyberpunk. We all know Cyberpunk. It got reviews bombed. It got negative on media and all that stuff for its launch status on the PS4, and like, it took this long for people just like to turn around and say, hey, You know,
He's
it's
a
not
true
that bad.
lord. He'll come around.
We might have like overdone it. Like, no, you think? I was telling people for like 2 years ever since I bought Cyberpunk, like, go and play it, it's fun. Like, oh no, I heard, keyword, I heard it was bad, so I didn't play it.
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
Anyway, I think that's enough. I'm starting to get a headache.
Are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message
Gotta finish my coffee.
shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace.
I hate these old men.
Hopefully by the next stream I feel a little
So
better.
we're ready to start this war in earnest then.
Soon.
But yeah,
I still
don't make me release the first video out there that
Torrig was
oh
merely
man,
a message to
I
the
just
other
ended.
Jarls. Whoever we
Are you
replace
seeing
them
this shit?
with,
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
things hinge on Whiterun. If we
Until
could take
next
the
time.
city without bloodshed or